Yo, what's up, demons? Welcome back to another video. Today we got that ToA 500. Now this is the invo setup we're rocking. So copy this down. Honestly, I think this is one of the easier 500 setups. You don't need a T-bow. You do need the full shadow gear. You don't need Torva. You just need enough damage to 3 down P2 warden. And I think once you have that, it's light work. These are some of the setups you can use for ToA 500s. Um, Now once we have that, we take a look at this, right? This is the inventory we're bringing. We bring a Surge Pot, bring a Super Combat, Divine. That's low-key it. We're gonna pre-pot real fast. So the pre-pot's looking like this. And now the only thing we bring, a bunch of Sandfew. So this is what it looks like. We bring no melee pants. We got Missouri Chaps on for later. That's for the T-bow. Alright, let's get it. I start Baba first. So the red ones you mage down, the blue ones you blowpipe, and then the green ones you melee. The green ones do attack range, so beware. The volatiles are really useful. Exhibit A. So whenever you can, take out the baboon shamans. Those will rock your world. So if we're a bit weak, we can always melee our way home. So don't even trip. Can literally just go like this, get a couple health bar pieces back. It's not the end of the world if we don't get like Mac health. Again, we don't want the shamans to eat too heavy. And now we can just melee these for health. Takes a little of our prayer away. It's 5 prayer per, but before you know it, you're max health again, and we're deep. That's why don't panic if you take a little damage. If you can kill things, use that Karis Partisan as comp. Now, like a savage, I'm gonna take a water break right now. Low-key so parched. So let's just stare at the Baba room while I grab a water. It's a 40-minute timer, so we want to be swift. But we'll be alright, guys. We'll be alright. It's just ice cold in the fridge, you know? Gotta pet the dog. Gotta pet the dog. What's up, boy? Could have been a tragic moment, but it just indeed wasn't. $2 a.m. currently. Alright. Straight back to the ToA. Honestly, just make sure you're not in the middle. That's your only fear on Baba. Because you have the one where if you fall to the abyss, you're gonna get one tapped. We'll use the sarcophagus here. Alrighty. Oof. Misclick of hell. Recovered though, it's fine. Again, we can always heal this up with the Karis part. We don't have that much thinking going on when we're doing Baba. It really is just that free of a boss with these invos and gear that we bring. I mean, we can hug the rebel, but we won't. We won't. There we go. I just shift click top middle, like deep into here, and it works. So at this point, you can take your Sanfu you dropped if you did drop one, because they won't do any more boulders. This is honestly a prime example on when to like heal up when these baboons come. Don't get caught on the banana peel. That will rock you. Other than that, it's a free ride. Alright, so this was indeed Baba. Now, we're gonna go to Kephri. Notice how it's 3-3 on Zebak and Akkha. It's kind of tough, but we're 100% doing Akkha after this. Zebak can get to 5, and I don't know if it's like anything past 5 is like crazy OD or what. But from what I've heard, you don't want a 6 Zebak if that's even a thing. Because honestly, I found the 5 Zebak kind of free. Maybe the DPS is like tweaked, not in my favor, but I really don't find myself like in danger or anything like that. Been loving this ToA as of late though. Was dooming for the longest, but anyway. Kephri, when we answer out, boost to as much damage as possible. On the 4th attack, he will do his poop phase. So after this one, alrighty. So now we stand in melee trap. Now we actually don't want to damage him out of this. We want him to drop his eggs and then do another poop phase. So we're not gonna drop him to 0. We're gonna get him low though. You could hit this to overheal if you really want to. Exhibit A. You could turn Piety off since we don't want to damage him out. Protect range. And he should be doing poop phase now, so I'm not even gonna attack. And now we're setting the trap. Now melee is cooked. Now we attack the ranger. Alright. Pop the blowpipe out for a little bit. I don't even know if we're attacking at this point. We did something, right? So now we pop our mage on, and we take the melee out. Pop our divine green. We'll heal up on that. Yeah, so this one we actually do want to DPS straight up down. Like this thing needs to go down. Alright, here we go. So if you hit a 40 and up, he'll just straight CP away. Now I think you have to do like around 50 damage to make him TP again. Or do 3 attacks. So we actually have to mage all of these bad boys down. I wonder if range hits harder. Let's try it. No. Gonna straight nuked out though. There we go. Now don't worry about your health bar, you'll be fine. Unless you misclick, because then that'll be tragic. Alrighty. In this scenario, I wouldn't even use any heals. Unless you have like yellow sips and you don't have that invo on. We're loving the Kephri room right now though. Make sure make sure you guys join the Discord, man. We would love to have you in. Building a beautiful community over there. Alright, so here. What is it? We will pop prayer. Just cuz. But we're not gonna repop it, I don't think. We're also not gonna flick because we just don't give a fuck. That could have been tragic. A misclick could be just devastating here, so just avoid that at all costs if you can. There we go. Now when you're talking to the ghost over here, there's one option. What is that option? Power. Take power always. Now we have a 4 Akkha here. It is what it is. I mean, whatever. And then if y'all got the puzzle add-on, straight free. And then if you have 85 mining, you just one down this thing. I have 82 mining, but I can spec with the dragon, pick, and then it'll give me my 85 that's needed to one down this. Alright, this is gonna be pure shadow play over here. Withdraw your supplies, pop your salt, and then get busy. Protect melee. I like to spawn a mage throw here. And we just have to keep in mind that we are dealing with a 4 Akkha, so the memory phase is gonna be a lot. Pop our death charge. Okay, so the good news is this will match up with the memory phase. That's kind of what we want always. Without it, bro, we would get the DPS checked somehow. Okay, so white, yellow, black, red, white, red. Standard. We will end up using our spec. That'll be later though. Mm. We take quite a bit of chip damage. Just make sure we pop our death charge and we'll be fine. White, red, black, red, white. When we're in the 20s health wise, that's when we're gonna want to spec. Or whenever you get nervous. There's really no set threshold. It's whenever you guys feel upset. That could have been bad. Black, yellow, white, yellow, white, yellow. Okay. So it'll take 50 prayer away from us, so we don't want to hold off too much. We'll use it now. That should hold us over for come phase and... Alright, so this should be last memory phase as well. We should be able to just finish Akkha out. White, red, white, yellow, black. Okay. It's Mr. Akkha cooked. Now, what do we have? A 4 Zebak? Light work, in other words. Doing fine on prayer. We got 4 full ones. We're also gonna get the little scarabs later, the little bugs for prayer, and then we're gonna have one more red. So we have plenty. Probably heal 2 more times on this as well. Wow. Alright. So we're gonna mage it down. So when we see this, we don't even stop attacking, low-key. Let's get as much DPS as we can in. We don't panic the little things in life. Alright, so we have a free solve here. So just in case, we're actually gonna just heal up. No specific reason or anything. Not the mistakes that we're making. So again, don't stop attacking, just rip it up. Tough. Alright. So we have a free solve. Just make sure we DPS in. Make sure we have preserve on. That's a key you want to have on. Just because the salt ran out, you know? We got the enrage. Just pray that it stays blue the whole time. We just want good timing on the blood barrage to where we gotta protect our range. Like, that's all it is. Like, this is no good. This is no good either. Getting unlucky, really. Bad RNG. Good RNG here. Okay, some good RNG. Yeah, pretty mid. Take it though. Alright, here. We take power, or life, I mean. Mid you look. We drop the yellow, we drop the white. Can't use them. Alright, so here. Start it. Put rapid on. Spawn our thrall in. And just do damage straight up. Pop our assault. Go down to 75 health. We choked it, so things happen though. So we just shake it off and just move on. After we get hit with the first one, we'll have to heal up again, but I like to heal up twice anyway, so. So we're gonna make sure we keep our prayer high, because we're about to heal. Make sure it's not dipping low. So right here, we're gonna use it. Gonna take, like, what, 30 damage here. Completely fine. Make sure we pop our death charge, we pop our little surge pop. And we're valid. No worries here. Listen, I should have popped a little liquid adrenaline. Really no reason not to, but we're fine. Take our Fang out of play. We do not want that whatsoever. Corner of the room. Such an unlucky raid so far. So we don't want the heart to land on us, remember? But we also don't want to miss any ticks, which we didn't, so. Alright, now we get our range out. Pop our adrenaline. We're actually going to use the spec now. There we go. Remember, you don't want it to land on you. You'll miss that giant tick that you need and you're just cooked. Alright, so fear not. We'll be alright. Just heal up, right? And at this point, we should take 0 damage. So no harm, no foul, right? We'll just pop our AUG off for now, since we are on the lower side of the prayer. No biggie though. Go to the skip tile, just spam the skull, literally. Left click the shizzy out of it. Now we're gonna react off the hand here. If he raises the right, you go left. Straight back in cycle. If he raises both, you're in the middle. If he raises the left, you're on the right. Gotta simplify. Simplify the brother and everything will be alright, man. We do the same thing, we just wait to protect whatever he throws and spam the skull in the middle. It's mage, spam it. And we're solid. Again, we're reacting where the hand is. We don't know where we have to go. I'm not counting, I'm not paying attention and none of that. Alright, so we just delay it a little bit. When you hear that little whistle, that's how you know you're good. Protect fast. And we're solid. When you hear that whistle, that's the boulder falling, so that's how you know when you gotta like kind of move when we're going for the skips. So preserve is on. We could realistically like get away with using no AUG, but we're really gonna save that for the end, just in case. Alright, so this is where we delay. We hear that whistle, then we hear that second whistle. Go to the middle. Now there's gonna be 1, 2. Alright, we're good. Did we fall asleep? Some say yes. I'll be alright though. Prop that adrenaline just in case right now. We'll pop that scarab when he starts. Which will be now. Now we just want to walk around. Just walk around the bus. We chilling. No sweat at all, guys. It's light. See? Anybody can do it, guys. 36:49 with a water break at the Baba. No stress, man. It's light. Make sure you put the blue heart on for luck. This is a purple. You could just taste it. I'm seeing like purple reflection. Like, let's just be ready for the perp. Maybe not. 400K, bro. ToA does not pay out, yo. Do y'all even need to know to 500? Maybe you guys are just going for the fang. So we took the most damage I've ever taken in my life. 800. You should be taking from 5 to 600. Is what it is. Zebak was 4 minutes. Baba was 3. Akkha was 5. Kephri was 6. Warden's 10-15. Pretty nice, guys, overall. Now, the overall time was 36:49. Obviously, it would have been a little bit lower, not way lower, if I never got a water. But other than that, it was sloppy. It was a mess. It was clean. It was calm. We loved ToA. Amen. Hope y'all enjoyed the vid, man. If y'all want any type of different content, let me know. We're exploring the bosses. We just started playing in 2024, but we put that time in. Amen. Yeah, man. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Got a beautiful foundation of people in there, and we're building off of it. So get in there before it's too popping and it's shoulder to shoulder. All right, y'all. Be good. Be blessed. Have a good one, man. Hope y'all enjoyed.